what their marketing is doing per se, or their brand
Right.
exactly. It's how do you know if what you're doing is successful, and how are you measuring success? So lead quality, lead volume, recruitment. These are all factors in whether or not your marketing is successful. So, how are you measuring those? And that it get really complicated.
Cassia loves complicated.
I
That's her
do.
one thing. No, just data focused. And I like
Yeah.
data too, but it's more like, is it raining or is it sunny out? So, um, the thing is though, you could do a marketing gap assessment no matter if you're just starting out. Maybe you want to start like, hey, maybe I could spend some money on marketing, or maybe you're spending 10 grand a month and you're like, what is this working? I don't understand. So a couple different spots where you can do a marketing assessment. You can do it anytime. We'll do it for you. We do the TOPA, like I said, the total online presence audit. And then Cassie will just overwhelm you with numbers all day long.
Yeah, but there's definitely, like, there's data that you can review. That's cold hard facts. There's no confusing whether or not you have enough organic traffic or, SEO performance to drive people to your site. There's no arguing with that. Like, if you don't have people visiting the site, you're not going to get leads. But beyond that, you can look at the quality of the people that are showing up. And so just having a high amount of organic traffic does not mean that those are going to be driving success. So thousands of people visiting your website per month and not one of them are calling you, that's a gap. There's something wrong with your marketing strategy.
Cassie's being nice. She's saying, don't let your SEO or your marketing company push you around, right? You know what matters to you, right? It's good quality leads coming at a
Mhm.
good quality pace. So if you're not seeing that, and some guy's telling you about engagement rates blowing through the roof, just make sure to ask a few questions, and we're always here to help answer those questions as well. What
Yeah,
one
go
more
ahead.
big part of the marketing gap assessment, which we touched on briefly, is looking at your competitors, seeing what they're doing. I know business owners love to just Google their competitors, look at the competition, see what they're doing differently. But there's a lot to be said. Sometimes they do things that you should be doing. Sometimes they're doing something wrong, against Google's guidelines. So it's always important to keep up with those competitors online.
Yeah. So you want to look at data and make sure that the metrics that you're tracking with your marketing align with your goals. You want to compare that against what your competitors are doing and see if there's misalignment, you're focusing too heavily on something that is ineffective. And then lastly, you want to take all of that and create some sort of strategy from it. And without creating an actionable strategy from your marketing gap assessment, you're really not doing yourself or your business any good.
Yeah. What do you want to make next year? How many leads is it going to take you to get there? And how are you going to get those leads? That's where it all starts. I mean, you're the business owner, for God's sakes. These are the things you care about. We're here to help you get to those goals.